Valley Talk originated in Southern California back in the 80s. It was popularized by movies like Valley Girl with Nick Cage. Check that one out to see its origins. It has continued on for decades and still persists today.
Like, totally. It's like where it's at.
There's a key characteristic of Valley Talk, an upward pitch at the end of a sentence. Thanks, Braden.
Like, no problem, man. I'm just stoked to be here.
I've noticed people who speak Valley Talk smile almost whenever they're speaking, despite their mood. And when they're not speaking, they're almost frowning, as if they're not on display anymore.
Like, whatever, man. I'm just being my chill self.
Something you'll notice when speaking to a Valley Talker, they use similes a lot. Like, that's as funny as a whooping cushion. Or,
you know, bro, your eyes like sparkle. Kind of like my nose hairs after I sneeze. Or, you're as sharp as like a dull knife.
Because Valley Talkers are always talking in a higher pitch, when they do lower their tone, it sounds inauthentic, rough, as if their throat is congested.
Dude, bro, I don't sound rough at all.
One of the funner things about Valley Talk, whether speaking it or listening to it, it's very rhythmic.
Like, duh, who would want to live life with, no rhythm? To people like that, I say, whatever. Life is, way too short, bro.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't noticed already, the word like is an essential part of Valley Talk in almost every sentence.
I'm so sure.
When you're speaking with someone who speaks Valley Talk, there's rarely empty space. They feel obligated to fill it with something.
So,
it's okay.
Okay.
Here's a list of some positive words associated with Valley Talk.
Awesome. Bonus. Killer. Gnarly.
Like totally rad.
As if. Major. Sweet. Stoked.
What about some negative words or phrases?
Dude, barfound. Bogus. Bro, you're bugging. Gnarly. Gag meat with a spoon. Totally lame, bro.
What if you want to embody a character on stage who speaks Valley Talk in the 90s? You might take from pop culture, popular movies like Clueless.
Bro, I'm outie.
He's leaving.
Dude, there's a total boink fest going on in that room.
Someone's getting it on.
Dude, that guy's a total K-boy.
Queer.
Dude, that guy's had too many herbal refreshments, bro.
Drugs.
Hey, bro, you jeeping on me?
Cheating on your partner.
Dude, quit being a Cato.
A freeloader. Now that's a specific 90s reference. Cato Kalin was a struggling actor living in the guest house of O.J. and Nicole Simpson Brown.
Dude, she's like a total Monet.
Some people may feel that a Monet painting looks good from afar, but up close, not so much. Butterface is a similar term used back in the 90s. She's great from afar, but her face, up close, not so much.
Steer clear.
Pretty inappropriate, but for a character, that might come in handy if you're on stage portraying a 90s scenario.
Dude, if I got bad grades in school, my parents would totally go postal.
That means flipping out or losing it. In the 80s and early 90s, there was a string of shootings by disgruntled postal workers.
Dude, steer clear from her. She's totally surfing the crimson wave.
She's in the middle of her menstrual cycle.
She's a total hot mess.
Not having it together.
That girl's a Betty.
A woman who's very attractive.
When I was a freshman in high school, I thought I was totally bussin' with the chin cubes. I was wrong.
A goatee on an adolescent who's just starting to get facial hair.
Dude, Doing this video with you is like totally fat.
Excellent.
I got her digits.
He got her phone number.
All right, man.
And lastly, here's a few terms from Wayne's World, another 90s classic comedy.
I'm thinking I'm like gonna spew.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Good call.
Good idea.
Game on.
Let's do this.
Bro, are you mental?
Are you nuts?
Hey, like, live in the now.
Stop living in the past or stop living in the future.
So get to it. Practice your Valley Girl accent.
That's right. I love you.
Right on.